Hello, Facebook world and Instagram. Y'all caught me dead sentence saying something to Nick. Sorry about that. Let me get Kat back in here. All right. Thank y'all. She'll be coming on soon. Thank y'all for hanging in there with us. Sorry, late again. Not Nick's fault. I could not figure out how to share the link to the page with him. So Kat got that done, and then she had to sign out, and now she's back. So we are ready to go. Thank y'all for hanging in. Sorry again that we're late. Y'all have come to expect that with me. So, hey, if I say 7 o'clock, you know it may be 10 or 15 after. But we're still going to make it here. Anyway, for those of you that do not know this gentleman to my, hey, I did it right the first time. That way.
Yep.
Yeah, him.
How many point yourself? There you go.
That would be Nick Walker.
What's going on, everybody?
And he is from Ohio/Key West, Florida.
All over the place.
So jealous of him when he is in Key West posting all those beautiful pictures down there. You know, I have never been to Key West.
You need to change that. I don't know if right now is the best time to be doing that, but
probably not. It is probably scorching hot down there, isn't it?
Scorching hot, and it's they just started to kind of set us back with all the musicians are starting to wear face masks and all that stuff. So I'm up here kind of bouncing around until about October. So hopefully by then I'll be able to sing without a mask and
that'd be nice.
Be able to play that harmonica. Who knows?
Living the dream though, like nomad life, playing music. You know how much better
right. I know that's going to be like so foreign to us when we can get back out there enjoying live music and you guys playing your music. It's going to be so welcome but weird.
So it's going to be so nice is what it's going to be.
Yeah, exactly. So I imagine the weather in Ohio is quite a bit different than Key West.
Absolutely.
So a little bit cooler and probably not near as humid.
Actually, this
humidity there too.
This week was probably the hottest week that it's been in probably a couple of years. But it's like right now. Today was like 85. It's pretty humid, so it feels pretty comparable to Key West. But for the most part, at least there's a break at night when you can actually cool off, and Key West kind of goes, like if it's 85 during the day, it's gonna be 82 at night. If it's 85 during the day, it's gonna be like here. It could snow at night. We don't, we really.
Oh, that's crazy.
What, in Ohio?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Not in the summertime.
It cools off a little bit, but not, but it's nice. I love being up here during, summertime. It's like perfect. The weather's perfect.
So do you normally spend your summers there and then the cooler months in Florida?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the past two, this is like my second summer kind of doing what I'm doing. So it's, that's the goal, is to be there when it's too cold to play around here. But I'm traveling to the beach. I'm supposed to be in Panama City this weekend. It's kind of the nomad lifestyle, I guess.
That's pretty awesome though. Cause I guess in Key West, as far south as that is, it never really gets cold there, does it?
No, God, no. It's funny. The coldest it gets down there is like 65 in January, and people are out wearing UGG boots and sweatpants. I'm wearing that, that's for sure. I have this really cute pair of UGG boots that I love to wear.
Hey, I gotta have a picture of that now.
Right.
Yeah, like my dad lives in Jacksonville, so I've been down there, of course, in the wintertime, and it was, you need to like jacket on. It could still be cool, but nothing like in North Carolina or Tennessee or Ohio. So
right.
It does get chilly in like North Florida though.
Yeah, and it's crazy how big Florida, the state of Florida is. It's like, because I was going to go to Panama City, and it's like 14 hours from where I'm at, but I go to Key West and it's 24 hours. So it's like
Panama City from Key West?
Yeah.
Well, no, Panama City to Ohio is 14, but Ohio to Key West is 24. So like people text me, but hey, I'm in Florida, you should come visit us. I'm like, all right, I'll get a flight. It's like,
Key West. That's not
really exactly
right. Yeah, Key West is but it's literally as far south as you can go. Miami plus 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
As far as you can be in the United States.
What was that?
As far south as you can go and be in the U.S.
Yeah, and when you're even down there, you do not feel like you're in the United States at all.
An island.
It's
Yeah.
totally different. Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list of places I want to go. So, since I missed you in Myrtle Beach the other week, I definitely have to try to get to Key West when you're there playing so we can catch that. I
Yeah.
hate missed you in Myrtle Beach. We just couldn't make it work out to get up there.
I'll be back there later in late around Labor Day, actually.
Oh, okay. Sometimes we go back on Labor Day, so hey, maybe that'll work out. Are you
Yeah.
going to be at the same place?
A couple different places, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, because you were in North Myrtle and we were camping in South Myrtle. So even though that can be like an hour drive with traffic.
Right. Especially
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going out on the 4th. Sorry. It's like, I love Nick. I want to hear him sing, but I'm not leaving this campground on the 4th. Nope.
I was on the 4th. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was over the 4th. I was like,
I don't think we did that for really anyone.
Yeah, and I think you were already there like a couple of days before I discovered you were there.
Mhm.
And I had he had 2 shows left. One was on the 4th of July, and then I think you had another one on Sunday.
Yeah, I did 2 of those on Sunday. It was cool.
Yeah.
I bet that was fun though, playing a show on the 4th in a tourist land like USA.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was really cool. It was down on the Broadway and the beach area, so it was
That's nice here.
it was an open container, so it kind of felt like Key West again.
Oh,
you know?
cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So you had a little bit of a crowd gather, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was good. It was really cool.
Now, did they have fireworks there?
They did not.
They didn't. Yeah, it was weird because I know the city did away with fireworks over the 4th, and usually they don't allow people to let them off on the beach. But I tell you, this past 4th, I saw more fireworks than I have in years past.
Probably more illegal fireworks, but yeah.
Oh yeah, from people going out on the beach letting them off, and they actually we camp at Pirate Land, and so actually there in between Pirate Land and the next campground, somebody letting off fireworks had caught a bush on fire, and so the fire trucks are coming in, sirens are going, and everything. The police come down to the beach and tell the people just be sure you aim towards the ocean. I mean, another time they would have it's illegal, out of here, taking their fireworks and stuff. Nope. They were just just make sure you aim towards the ocean, okay? I'm like,
First responder during that time.
it was cool though. I mean, the best fireworks I've ever seen at the beach.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was weird. Oh, hello from Canada.
Shoot, nice. I'm a Canadian fan. Look at you.
Hello, Taylor.
Taylor, how are you?
And Destiny. Hey, Destiny. Good to see you. Or hear you, see your comment. Yeah, that would be so cool. Somebody needs to come up with a way to do this to where we could see the audience that comes
There
on.
probably is some way, maybe.
Probably.
I think there is. You can on Instagram. You can, which can get you in a little bit of trouble when you can tap yes to somebody. Somebody tries to call in, and you can tap yes, and they show up.
Yeah, could definitely.
Talk and talk, and then
Right.
or it, I do not have 3 hours to kill.
Right.
Or you've got some brazen person that wants to show up half naked or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could see these girls doing that with some of you guys. They'd be like, "Oh, this is my chance."
I picked on him. He was cute.
I would die.
Probably see some guys doing that.
I would
too.
log off. I would be like, no, I'm out, done. This is running on.
Yep, I'm out. See you later. All right. On that note, Nick, let's have a song.
Let's have a song. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a song.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
Taylor said, "Zoom, just mute them all, but you can see them." Haha. That's good, Taylor, as long as they're fully dressed.
Right. Let's have a song. What song should we do here? Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe some smooth sailing.
Do you want a little smooth sailing? That sounds good. Actually, I've been writing a little bit. This is obviously the brand new one that I've been promoting a lot. So yeah, I wrote this song with my buddy. Actually, right here, we're smooth sailing. This is smooth sailing right here. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
See, got some new merchandise on the way.
All right, I need one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to get the merchandise store launched today, as soon as possible. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but turns out I'm just technologically impaired. So.
I can relate.
Hear that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
So yeah, I wrote the song with my buddy Jut Huffman up in Nashville. We wrote it sometime late in August last year, and we were just kind of messing around with it and seeing. I walked in with a little lick, this song right here, that little thing. And he's like, "That sounds pretty funky. Let's write something on that." And his wife at the time was going to, she like took this tube out to Percy Priest Lake or somewhere, and we just got this idea for this song called "Smooth Sailing." You get you something that floats, and you got yourself a boat, and yeah, the rest came with it. We recorded it a couple of months later. Just kind of knew this could be a pretty awesome summer jam.
Oh yeah.
Put out a video in Key West. Got a lot of complaints about the music video though. They said there was too many butts and too many bikinis. You know, so if you don't like butts and bikinis, definitely don't watch the music video for this song called "Smooth Sailing." You know,
You're on a boat. What are you supposed to wear? The Ugg boots.
A one piece.
there were many complaints about that actually.
I mean,
No, we had a lot of fun with the video and putting the whole thing together especially now coming out of merchandise, and
Oh yeah.
it's been a really fun process to do this and to get things rolling. But
Yeah. It's gonna be a mega hit for you.
yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I feel like it.
First month online, it got like 50,000 streams on Spotify.
in a month.
Yeah, it's in a month, the first month. 50,000 streams on Spotify, and now it's up to, I think it's like 85,000 in total, which is more than any of the songs it's taken me a year to do that with the other songs that I've done. So I've been really excited to get
Wow.
this. And it's been really fun. But I've been working on some other songs. Yeah, this one, I'm having some fun with this one.
When's your release date?
What was that? I released this May 8th.
Awesome.
Quote me on that date.
Hear it.
Sound all right? But obviously, this song is produced a little bit differently. This is how we wrote it originally. So this is a little stripped down smooth song. It would be cool if it were cooler, but it's 90 degrees. I got my cans in the cooler, just shooting the breeze. Got my sexy beer goggles and my copper tone motto. On a boat with no throttle that gets better by the bottle, yeah. Because we're just smooth sailing. Get you something that floats, and you got yourself a boat, baby. Taking it easy, yeah, we're smooth sailing. We got hot dogs on the hook, fish will nip 'em in the bud, and my buddy's got a bud going chug-a-lug-a-lug. The ropes are all attached, we're just floating on the water. Caught a buzz by the buoy, waiting on the bobber, yeah. 'Cause we're just smooth sailing. Get you something that floats, and you got yourself a boat, baby. Taking it easy, yeah. Smooth sailing. Whiskey Willie's breaking laws, getting White Claw wasted, and the women on the whiskeys, time well wasted. Some hillbilly pirates and some recreation, medication, no destination, obligations, frustrations, hesitations, out here getting naked. 'Cause we're just smooth sailing. Get you something that floats, and you got yourself a boat, baby. Taking it easy, yeah, we're smooth sailing. We're just smooth sailing. Get you something that floats, and you got yourself a boat, baby. Taking it easy, yeah, we're smooth sailing.
that.
Yeah. I love that song.
Thank you very much. I've had so much. That's been a fun song.
I think I might like it better than Hangover Baby.
Good. Even better with me.
Okay, you wanted us to like it better. Okay, good.
Yeah, right. Hey, you know what?
Everybody needs like a little like pickup like summer song, and it's kind of nice that it's not all about like beer and drinking.
Right.
Like to each their own if that's what they want to record. But
Right. Yeah. You know, it's funny you say that. It's one of those things that I'm kind of learning that to get people's attention, especially like I've put out 3 songs so far, and to get people's attention, you kind of need that pop, sort of pop country to start with, you know. And I have so many other songs that are just like I'm ready to put out soon. You know, but I kind of had to get those pop songs out just to, you know, get people listening. You know, it seems like a lot of people are asking, "Oh, can you do some more country songs?" Because that's kind of a little bit more like Gulf Beach kind of thing, you know, Gulf Western, Zach Brown sort of style. So I'm excited for everything to come next, and I'm stoked the way that thing is taken off and what it's done. So,
Oh yeah.
everyone seems to like it as much as I did, and I love that. I took so much time, like extra time, to put that in, and we got my buddy Adam Roush to play harmonica on it, kind of last minute, and that made the whole thing just sound so much better. You know, I just really took a lot of time into that song, so I'm happy that people are liking it the way that I do. You know.
Well, I love the fact that, and I mean, you know as well as I do, there are
oh, okay, lovely.
Frozen.
Hold on.
there that that need a lot of production. Saying that nicely, but you don't. That's what I love about your voice. Your voice, your voice.
Thank
what
you.
we heard just now, with all the other, you know, instruments and all that stuff, that's your voice, and we can hear that song just as well. You know, that's Nick singing.
Yeah,
and that's one thing I love about you is your voice is honest, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of when I started. I didn't really know anything else. That's all I really knew how to do is sing. So I kind of try to make sure that. And I've heard a lot of people that, you know, when they record songs or when they play live, it's like they just don't. It's not really them. So like, when I run through, like when we're in the studio and like we're tracking our vocals, I make sure that we don't add
too much.
Run it pretty much straight through a compression, and it's not touched by anything.
Right.
Because I kind of want, you know,
you want that authenticity.
Right. I want it to sound like me, so it's like
that'll make you stand out, especially this day and age. Like,
yeah, hoping so.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know?
People will appreciate that, and
yeah, for sure.
I think so too, because I mean, if you know, especially now with people not getting to see live music and they're seeing so much online, people know your voice now. So if they go to listen to it on the radio and it doesn't sound like it did on IG or Facebook, they're going to call you out on it.
Oh, for sure.
You know, they're going to be like, that dude was in the studio doing something.
Right.
You know?
So they do a lot, but like the one thing I do love about studio mics is I never play with monitors, so I don't know. A lot of people have their monitor seeing them, so I don't really, like when I play live, I just hear what you hear.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Is the monitor the thing in your ear?
What was that?
Is that the little thing in your ear?
Yeah, some people have them in their ears, or some people have a monitor on the floor, like basically a microphone or an amplifier to hear it back. So it's like that. But when you have the monitor ears, like when I'm in the studio, it's like I probably should play with the monitor all the time, but it's like it's so nice in the studio when you can just hear yourself. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
3 takes, we're done, you know?
Yeah.
Which is,
I would think that would throw you off some, does it not?
Oh yeah. I would think it would.
If you're not used to it, I think it throws you, like the first couple of times I did it, it throws you off. But now if like when you're playing with a band, you can hear yourself so much more over the audience. So you and your notes come out better. You know, it's just kind of.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Cause if you're up there in a concert with a full band and you know,
right.
50,000 people screaming.
Right.
You need a movie during a concert for
with
sure.
a room full of 14 people screaming, you know.
Yeah.
You need to tune them out. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
But
you can see them and see that they're cheering and having a good time and not necessarily needing to hear them because
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you said you started out singing. When did you pick up the guitar then?
About 3 years ago, I was going through a little breakup, and I said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have some fun with it. And I tried to write a couple songs, and which came out absolutely horrible. But I just got really obsessed with it, and I had just graduated college and starting my 9 to 5, so I wasn't really studying anymore. So I just kind of would sit at home, and I just really got obsessed with playing guitar quickly. And then about 6 months later, I started playing a couple gigs, and then a couple after that. About 9 months after I started playing guitar, I was in Key West professionally playing music and quitting my job. So it's all happened pretty quickly, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's worked out so far.
That's cool. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Absolutely is the goal.
So where'd you go to college at?
Cleveland State University. Yeah, I graduated. I was in nursing for a while. Graduated with my business degree. I was going to move to Nashville about halfway through when I switched out of nursing. I was working in the hospital, and I just couldn't do it. And I was about to move to Nashville to try and get in the music business because I, again, didn't play guitar, but I always wanted to. So I'm like, you know what? I'll sneak in there and just not tell mom. And, all of a sudden I'm playing music. Then I went down there and I saw this guy, the first bar I went to, there was this guy playing. He wrote a bunch of John Party songs. It was like Wednesday afternoon. He's playing this bar. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this guy's songs are on the radio, and he's playing a Wednesday at noon show. And then we saw it was a little intimidating. So I came back and said, you know what? Maybe I should just finish with business and see where it goes. So it was always in the back of my mind. Then about after I finished my degree at Cleveland State, I was working selling copiers and printers and paper. So pretty much like The Office, but in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone there, they would start to come out to my shows, and it was awesome. I had such a huge support. And one day I got a random opportunity to go to Key West, and came back. This guy that looked like a pirate, he gave me his phone number. He's like, yeah, I got a room for you if you ever need it. So I'm like, all right, cool. He was on a coaster.
Wow.
And about 2 months later, I'm sitting in my car just like drained from playing like the weekend before. And I remember I took a nap in my car, and I woke up looking at this baseball field. It was like there was just snow everywhere. I said, you know what? I got to get out of here. So I went back to my manager and I told him I got to go to Key West. I want to go to Key West and see if it works, And that was on a Monday. And by Friday, the big boss, he comes to me and he's like, hey. I said, yeah. Do I need to fire you? I said, I don't know. Do you need to fire me? What did I do? He's like, I hear you want to go to Key West. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about, trying to hide it. And he's like, do I need to fire you? I said, I don't know what you're saying to me right now, but please don't fire me. I need this job. And he's like, well, if I don't fire you, will you go to Key West? And I said, I don't think so. He's like, consider yourself fired. Get out of here. You got a job when you come back. If it doesn't work out, he's like, you got a job when you come back.
That's a great boss.
Yeah.
Really.
So it was like 12 hours after that, I had my car packed up at midnight driving to Key West. So
wow. So have you went back and thanked that boss now for firing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I try to message him every time something good. And it was when I moved down to Key. I was in sales. So when I moved down there, I was telling him all these cold calls I was making. I was like submitting my cold calls to him, saying like, oh, I stopped into 20 bars today and passed out my cards and talked to them. So definitely, I wouldn't have been able to do half the stuff I would have done without that experience in business, honestly.
That is so cool. Well, it's good that you have the business background that you do. I think every musician should have that.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think some do, and it's sometimes holds people back.
Oh yeah, some have got that background, and then some rely completely on someone else, and to me, that's scary.
Yeah,
I would not want to have my livelihood completely in somebody else's hands.
No, absolutely.
I would have to understand what's going on, or I'd be a nervous wreck about that.
It's kind of nice too, because like at the end of the day, like you being a musician, like that's basically sales. Like
Yeah, 100%.
it's a commission-based job. Like that's what it is. So you have that business background, and musicians nowadays, more of them go to college, but like a lot of like the older musicians, they didn't really go to college, and it might have been a generation kind of thing, but like personally, I don't think college is frowned upon. So at least like there's always something that you can learn from it, even if you aren't playing music, full time.
Yeah,
like,
no, for
you
sure.
don't need to go to school for music business to be in the music business. I think people get that wrong idea, and like people go get a degree in music business and literally don't even work in the music industry because people go thinking that's the answer, and it just becomes extremely saturated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that's not the answer. You just have to like talk to people.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Not hard.
For sure.
Not hard at all. Not hard at all. If you have talent for music, you don't even have to write. Somebody else can write your songs, but you're doubly blessed because you can sing, you can write, and you've got the personality for it. It's like, when we used to watch American Idol and Simon or Randy, whatever, would say, you don't have the full package, or you do have the full package. I don't think looks has anything to do with it. Not that it doesn't help, but it does. But, if you can sing, if you can write, and you have a good personality, I think you're going to be, there's thousands of them in Nashville, but if you have that full package, so to speak, it sets you a little bit ahead. Because I would listen to you before I would listen to somebody that could sing, write, play, but had a crap ass attitude.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be like, no, I'm not supporting you.
You gotta be thankful. I mean, I have the best job in the entire world. Like there's no reason that I shouldn't be thankful for people. Like I'm literally so happy that people enjoy what I do enough for me to do it for a living.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't see how people can, I don't know. I've met some really cool people, and it seems like they're there for a reason. Like when I met Luke Combs about a year and a half ago, and it was like one of the coolest experiences. I sat and talked to him for 15 minutes. It was just like, he wasn't bothered that I'm like, can I talk to you? Like, and he was by himself at this bar. Like, yeah, he's asking me about me, and he wasn't just trying to like put me off.
That's cool.
Just like, we're just people,
Yeah.
Can't be too big for your britches. That's my grandma would say.
If you're a douchebag in Nashville, that word will travel quicker than if you're nice.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Music industry around here, I'm sure you know. I've only been here for 3 months, and I learned real quick. It's real small.
Yep.
And
Sure.
if you're not nice, nobody's gonna want to help you.
Nope.
Well, we all need help, so.
Oh yeah. Word of mouth is can be the best advertising or the worst advertising.
Yeah.
Depends
Absolutely.
on how you look at it. But
Be a nice person.
oh yeah. Dream big and go for it. Be, stay true to who you are and be nice to people, and because you never know. I always say this, you never know who you're gonna run into.
Mhm.
That you might be having a bad day and you want to chomp everybody's head off, but you might just accidentally run into somebody that could make all your dreams come true.
Yeah.
Never know. But speaking of dreams,
Yes.
okay, so if you had, somebody handed you a magic phone and said, call up whoever you want to call, you get to open for them.
Ooh. Dang. I'm a huge. I'd probably any of my favorites. I'm a huge like Jake Owen fan. Love that guy. Kip Moore. God.
Now, were they some of your inspirations?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Kip Moore. I was working for this company back in college where I would set up like these VIP experiences. So I would just work for the company that would do like the meet and greets and all that stuff. So I got to sit and watch whenever they would come to Cleveland. I would like pick and choose who I would see. Also people I didn't know because I was like downtown Cleveland. But I saw Kip Moore, and it was like that was one of the coolest things. And I just love the way he writes. Jake Owen, same thing. he's got such a fun show. I've seen his show so many times, and he has like this interactive show. He brings people on stage. They drink beers, and honestly, just anybody, if anybody, you know.
Yeah, that's like. Do you know who Granger Smith is?
Yeah.
That's a lot of people don't know who Granger Smith is. Kat, for one.
I do know who he is.
Oh, I thought you said I don't know who he is.
I love him.
Oh my God, add that to the list of people she's never heard of. Okay, I am so proud of you right now, Kat.
Give me a break. I'm related to Randy Travis. Come on.
I love Granger Smith. I saw him in concert with Kane Brown. And I went with the intentions of seeing Kane Brown. I wasn't that familiar with Granger Smith at the time. I left there, sorry, Kane, but I left there a bigger Granger Smith fan than I was a Kane Brown fan.
Yeah.
Not that Kane doesn't put on a great show. He has a great voice. He's, got it all going on. But Granger puts on such a fantastic show. Like you were talking about with Jake. He's just so interactive, and just I can't imagine how hard it would be to do a concert like that and just interact with the fans so much. I feel like I would lose focus on my music or what I was doing, but I don't know how y'all do it, but
it's the fun. That's the fun of it, like a concert should be like that, where it's you play your songs just like the record, something different. You're going to see a show. You're not going to like listen to the album on play,
Right.
It's cool to see. And I miss going to live shows so much, and seeing those openers too, because you just like discover artists. And
Oh yeah.
when you hear an artist play a song and you're at that show, like for me, every time I hear Gary Allan, or every time I hear somebody different that I've seen live, you kind of like, it takes you back to that memory. It's like music and smells kind of take you back, like good or bad. And it's
for sure.
so it's cool, man. Live shows that's half the fun. We love the live shows. They're so much fun to just like there's magic in production, there's magic in being on the stage, just performing in general. And that's
I don't think I've heard one artist say, "Oh, I don't want live music to come back."
Oh man, we miss it. We really do.
Yeah, I don't think
a good show half the time. Like if there's a mediocre artist but they have a good show, I'll pay more than somebody that I like that just puts on like a blah show. Like I'm not gonna go like to a concert every single year to just like an artist that I just like. Like no, like you're gonna put on a killer show and I'll go see you every year. Like
even like Eric Church will go. This year he had a double down tour. Last year he had a double down tour where he would play different songs. So he went to each city. He had 2 shows, a Friday, Saturday in each city. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, wherever. 2 shows.
Who was that?
Eric Church.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't even want him to call me to open up for him, because that'd be too much. Like I could not handle that. So to answer your question, not Eric Church. If you called me, I wouldn't want him to do.
You wouldn't be able to go. You'd have a heart attack. You'd be in the hospital.
Yeah, no way. He did a back-to-back show, so you would buy tickets for 1 or 2 because each show was different. So he wouldn't play the same songs. He'd have 2 different shows. It's like, that's cool. And each show was 3 hours long. So he'd play 3 hours Friday, Saturday. It's like, that's what it's about.
Yeah, that dude is killer. He actually was born and raised in the adjoining county to me.
Oh, cool.
And I saw him years and years ago at the county fair before he was
famous.
I think before he even went to Nashville. And so, he was just starting out. And, he was cool then. I remember it. But it's so cool to be able to say, I didn't know him, but, like I saw that guy before he was Eric Church. Yeah. And I haven't been to see him in concert since he's gotten, so big. But I would love to, just to compare, the difference. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Ever. And he went to a school at App State, and that's the town of Boone. He named his son Boone Church. It is the cutest thing ever.
I think that is, I think that is so cool. I actually used to work with his cousin, and I was like, could you please get me the hookup to a concert, please? And she's like, do you know how many people ask me that? And I'm like, yeah, I know.
But I'm different, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Not. But that's why I love doing these interviews too with you guys, because I feel like me and Kat get in on kind of like the ground floor of your careers, or, you might be up a few levels, beyond the ground floor, but, you're not Eric Church yet, but
No.
so don't forget us when you do get to be Eric Church. Okay.
Oh God.
But I love seeing y'all's careers grow. I love watching your numbers rise on Spotify. It's just, it's satisfying just to see that. I don't know. I get as excited as y'all do. Well, probably not, but I mean, I get really excited about it.
You gotta say, look, you follow a lot of people, but
Well, yeah, I do, but I have my favorites.
yeah.
And
No, it's hard to keep track of everyone that you like. Like, we all like our own artists, but I feel like we all always venture to like one or two, depending on our mood. Like, there's just so many good music people in the world. Like,
Oh yeah. And I like all kinds of music, but my go-to genre is country. So do you like other genres of country, Nick? Yours all country.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. I get yelled at all the time because I'm like,
Okay. Did your parents listen to country?
fair enough.
yeah, kind of. So I also like, and I
They
also,
better now.
I don't know. I like all kinds of country. Don't get me wrong. But I kind of grew up listening to like Eagles, Rolling Stones, James Taylor, that kind of stuff. But there's so many parallels. If people think that the Eagles aren't what new country, you like the Eagles, but you don't like new country music, it's like you're just lying to yourself. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like Southern country is so cool right now because it's Southern rock. It's pop. It's sometimes it's rap, I guess. That's an interesting new thing that I'm getting used to. It's
Y'all are froze.
it's got everything that I need right now. So that's all I listen to, honestly.
Back.
Stacey, you're froze. But you're good. I was like, you were the frozen one.
No, y'all were froze. Yeah, but what you were saying, I don't know if I missed you saying some things, but yeah, that's the cool thing about country music is so many other genres are kind of pulled in and tied into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of people automatically, you say country and they want to think, Hank Williams Jr. or George Jones, and they're like, oh no, I hate country. Well, you hadn't listened lately if that's what you think.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's where all like the legends lie. Like, there's like Aerosmith and like the rock and roll bands, but look at somebody like Elvis, for instance. Like, he's not quote unquote a country artist, but like he could sing. Like, I would say classification of like Love Me Tender would be more of like a ballad country song. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he's one of the greatest musicians to ever walk the planet, and he's not quote unquote a country music person. So yeah.
Oh yeah, shoot. Elvis Presley could have sang the phone book and people would have listened.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, we're about halfway through. Nick, you want another song?
Sure.
Well,
We
want another song. You want to do another song?
Absolutely. I'm always trying to do another song.
Man, this Derek Solt guy is your biggest fan.
What's up, Derek Solt? Where you at? Is he?
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even looked at the comments lately. Nick has a wild fan base of women. I could see that happening. Ha, ha, ha. Ah. Derek Solt, literally my favorite song with K. Hey, Nick. Hey. I was at the one.
He must be your buddy.
Nick Walker. Hey, Nick brings fans with him wherever he goes. I'm telling you, when we did the virtual roundtable, the writers round thing.
Oh, he was in that?
Yeah, Nick was in that. You were in the first night, weren't you, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he brought like the whole family with him.
I did.
He did.
I think they're out back right now.
We had giveaways on that too. We had giveaways on that show too. And Nick's family racked up.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was so funny because Nick was giving away some koozies and his dad won that.
Right.
Oh, come on. I'm like, really, Dad? You can get a koozie. You won't.
Well, Nick said his dad didn't need them.
No.
And
No,
then-
Dad. You can't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your mom do some cooking with the home chef? Did
Oh,
she do
absolutely.
that?
No, for sure. She loves,
Yeah.
she loves that stuff. And I love it.
We had a good time with that writers round. We need to do that again. That was a lot of fun that week.
Yeah, it seems like things might be shutting down again, so I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah, we need to round that up. But I definitely have something to talk to you about afterwards. Yeah. All right. So what song are you going to sing for us?
You know, I thought this would be a good idea. Yesterday, I've been keeping this one a secret for a while. So my brother just got married this weekend, and
Yeah.
I felt like a wedding gift would be super informal, like a card, you know. So I figured I'd write him a song, and it was after. So I played the song for my mom and him to dance to, and then once they were finished with that, I wrote him and my sister-in-law a song. It's a little wedding song. I was supposed to play. I thought I was going to play when she walked down the aisle.
We're going to cry.
The wedding song, the right? But I said, nah, let me write some on top of that. So I wrote this little tune.
Okay. Are you going to play both of them for us?
Which ones?
Both the wedding songs that you did.
Well, no. So there's one wedding song. The wedding song,
It was all one.
yeah, so Canon in D is where I just got the idea from. I just kind of wrote some lyrics on top of it, and it goes like this.
All right.
I've only played this one time live, so don't judge me. Or do. When your eyes the first met mine, I knew it had to be love. I didn't have to think twice, could have walked away, but you know I ain't never been that type. You were dancing around the room like there was nobody watching. You didn't see it like I did, you had me up so high, but now it's down to I doing. Then we did, and we kissed, and now the whole world knows you're mine until the end of time. And I'll be your guide to be there through the wind and the rain. I'll be the medicine that takes away your pain. And any tears that you cry, I'm gonna wash them all away. I'll be the sun, you be the sky, and I thank God every day that you're mine. And I know you'll be there too, 'cause I can always count on you. It's easy, baby, like 1, 2, 3. So I dropped everything, bought this diamond ring. So we're dancing around the room now. We got everybody watching. Never knew how this would feel. Can't believe it's finally real. Forever sounds better every day when you're mine until the end of time. And I'll be your guide to be there through the wind and the rain. I'll be the medicine that takes away your pain. And any tears that you cry, I'm gonna wash them all away. I'll be the sun, you be the sky, and I thank God every day that you're mine. That's how that one goes.
Woo. Wow. Dude.
Thank you.
I'm telling you what. Jeez. Okay, you had everybody at the wedding in tears.
It was I don't know. I don't think they were in tears.
I'm over here like, I don't know you, and I'm getting teary-eyed.
I know, right?
Cool.
Right.
It was cool. I didn't want to make it about me. You know what I mean? I just want to be like, hey, I wrote you this song. So I don't even think many people even know that I wrote that. But I was playing it, and people started dancing, and it was cool. Real good time.
Okay, so are you going to release that? Or is that like a gift to them that you're not giving away to anybody else?
No, I'll probably end up releasing somewhere. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what the plan. I think next, I could definitely release that as a single, but I kind of want to do some. I want to do like a stripped down country, acoustic EP with some like light percussion kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely want to put that out. I think it could. I don't know if you can hear it, but like the chord progression is the song that people usually walk down the aisle to. So
Yeah.
there could be some instrumentals.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, and you definitely want to like have it out by like the first of the year for, wedding planning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the plan. I just got to tap into that market, and I don't know how.
Hey, maybe you can play it as somebody's first dance song.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
you put it as kind of like your brother's like first dance song, but
Yeah, I mean it could go either way. It could that's crazy.
everybody needs like a love song, and to have a love like that's like the American dream, right? Or in general, say American. That's probably
It's the Canadian dream. I guess that's the all around dream. I guess it can
Yeah. It's the world dream.
folks out there too, right?
all right. Well, if I get married next year, you're gonna come to my wedding and play that. So
Got it, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you very much.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
That's another secret, and it's funny because I usually, whenever I start a song, I'll send it to my brother. He's like he's the first person. Like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense, or tell me, that's good or not. And I like, hey, I got this song. I couldn't tell him anything about it, so
Oh,
I
I'm feeling you. So
kind of write it and keep it to myself.
did you keep it totally to yourself, or did you bounce it off of somebody since you didn't have your brother?
I kept it pretty much to myself up until like a week before. Then I started, bouncing around, and being like, "Hey, do you think this is a good idea? I don't know if I want to do this or not."
the nerves were sinking in.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't even nerves. It was like, I don't know if I want to like overstep. This is their wedding, and I don't want to like
No.
sit on.
Were you like singing at the wedding anyway?
Yes.
Okay, then no, it's totally
Right.
Like-
if I wasn't, then I definitely wouldn't have done it.
yeah.
And
Then
then
that would have been
a song for them. If you were like singing a song for you, then I'd be like, okay, but like,
Right.
it was obviously for them. So I'm sure it went over great. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't have anybody write me a song when I got married.
oh shoot.
Everybody, the DJ is like, all right, keep going, and then from there, I just kept playing like the chord progression to the song, and they did the anniversary dance at the wedding, so you see who's been married the longest. It just like kept going and going, turned into it. So it was cool.
Oh, that is so neat.
That's a good idea to do that.
Yeah, it was cool.
I've
It was
never
all
heard that.
fun, so we're like, all right, I'll keep playing it.
You're like, I got some years on you,
I love that.
Yeah,
So is that your only brother, or do you have other siblings?
that is my only brother. Yeah.
No sisters.
Nope. No, they wouldn't last in this house.
Fair.
Well, I grew up with brothers. I lasted.
I think we wouldn't last with a sister.
Oh, now you may have a point there.
Right.
You may have a point there. Yeah. Yeah, true. All right. So I want to know some fun stuff about you.
Oh boy, there's not much. I'm not very fun.
I kind of doubt that. All right. So outside of singing, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, lately it's been golf. I've had a lot of time on my hands, and
I mean, how that's fun.
oh god, I don't know. I really don't know. It's like I came home. You know why it became fun is because I have this golden retriever at home, right? And he always loves chasing tennis balls. So I started hitting the tennis balls with a golf club. So you chase the tennis balls. And all of a sudden, I started hitting golf balls, just mess around. We have a pretty big yard back here. Started hitting golf balls, and he just runs after him, goes and gets them. Like, this works out pretty well for me, So then I started to have some
So you
time.
needed the golf cart to chase after him.
Yeah, no, he would just come right back. He's like, I got this for you. Did you throw it? Oh, here you go. This is for you. And then I started traveling a little bit, and me and my one friend, he's home for a while, so we started playing on every Tuesday. We started playing, and then I started traveling, and didn't have much to do, and it keeps me out of the bar. So I'm just like, all right, let's go. I'll go play golf. It's just kind of something fun, something new to obsess about.
I just never. I tried to play. I mean, my dad loves to play golf, but I just never could. I had more fun driving the golf cart than anything else. I mean, I just didn't see the fun in whacking the ball to go after it again, to hit it again. I'm like, no. But now I do like going to the driving range just to like, see how far I can hit the ball. But that's about it.
I suck at the driving range.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a really good way to like get your frustrations out.
Yeah.
You can whack a golf ball.
Right.
Like, no matter how good it is, like.
Yeah, because see, at the driving range, I don't have to like aim towards a hole to eventually get the ball to go into.
Right.
I just hit it wherever.
Anywhere you want.
Yeah, and my luck, if the little guy driving around picking up all the golf balls, I'd hit him.
Right.
God, I can't imagine. I suck so bad at putt-putt.
I know, right? I always lose at putt-putt, so I can't imagine playing real golf.
I don't know how like people. I guess like professional golfers. I don't know if they actually like drink when they golf. But I'm like, I can't imagine drinking when I'm golfing. Like, oh my god,
That's when you get good.
I
I
get it.
don't think the
I
pros.
couldn't do that, but
I don't know if the pros drink when they're golfing.
probably not. 'Cause that's their
Everybody
job.
else does.
Like,
Right.
let's not drink on the job. But
Yeah, I tell my mom I only drink when I work. So it's, drinking on the job, it's kind of a part of my job. Part of my job that I definitely don't hate.
If you're playing at a bar, yeah,
that's funny.
for sure. Unless when you're in Key West, that's all you play at. What is in that cup?
It's actually empty, unfortunately.
But like,
That's why I have this kind
you
of.
don't have to worry about driving.
Exactly right. Now we're home, and
Just don't forget the chords or the song.
Yeah.
I mean,
But when you do that, you just do this to the audience.
right.
It's your turn to sing, and you just hope they know the words because
You have to do, and it's that's the funny part about performing live too. Is I was like, how do you always remember the words to songs? It's like I don't. You just don't remember the words, and I just made all those up.
Yep.
Well, you don't realize I just skipped an entire verse and went to the third one just because you want to sing. Ba, ba, ba. Those
So,
kinds of
what's
things.
your favorite cover song to do?
I don't. I actually made a set list one time because people always say play your favorite song, and there's just it's favorite song for what for. Just kind of depends on what's going on. I don't know. There's really no. I actually try not to play like my absolute favorite songs, just because I don't want to ruin them, kind of thing.
That makes sense.
There's a lot. There's a lot of songs that I love to play, just because it's fun. Like when you see something kind of come together. Depends on what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get better at being like a lead guitar player. So it's like if I can just do something good, I don't know. I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. But
Yeah.
And your favorite song might not always be best for your voice, or might not always be best for, what you're trying to do. So maybe I can have a favorite song.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should perform it.
I don't
Do
know.
you try to like gauge it with the audience and kind of like their mood, what they're vibing?
That's
on what you play?
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
If they're like
you can
sit back
song.
like this,
Yeah.
you need something upbeat to get them up and going.
I'm trying this summer I've done spent a lot of energy trying to match my because I don't want to play cover songs all the time. I just don't want to play covers all the time. It's just not, so I try to match. I just got a notification that my battery is at 5%. I don't know how much longer that means I have.
It depends on how good your phone is.
Well, this is on my computer, and it started at 50, which leads me to believe that is soon.
That is crazy.
But I don't know. I try to like lead up to original songs, so try and play like a couple before that to like set the mood for the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Well, since you've got 5% left, we cannot let you go without singing one more.
All
Are
right,
you good with that?
I'm great with that for sure.
Hopefully it doesn't cut off mid-song.
It should. We should.
Never will.
All right. You have another secret one, or are you doing one that I know?
I got another secret one.
All right. I love the secret ones.
Yeah, so the song, this one was tough to write. This is like the hardest song I've ever written. My dog died back in February, and I literally could not write this song for a while, but I just finished it up the other day. So this is a little song called Shotgun Rider. I try to make it as happy as I could. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Well, I've been missing you, so I feel like I should sit down and write the song. So here's to you, even though you'll never hear it, 'cause now you're gone. Well, it ain't fair you got taken too soon, but you taught me how to make it through the hard. And this one's hard. Yeah, I cry sometimes, but it ain't like the times that you got me through. You showed me how to heal a broken heart, how to call it quits by looking back at you. If you saw me now, I know just what you do. 'Cause those big brown eyes always had a way of telling me that it's okay. I guess I wish I always had another day. But you'll always be the best shotgun rider this car had ever seen. And when I see you running through my mind, you're running wild and free. It's no secret why you're man's best friend. You were mine, but now you're flying high again. My shotgun rider, my shotgun rider, my shotgun rider. This car don't run the same no more. It's got the same 4 doors, some new tires, and a couple hundred more miles. But still ain't seeing the same spot where we go. When we park out by the lake, take away the pain from in my mind. 'Cause in my mind, you'll always be the best shotgun rider this car had ever seen. And when I see you running through my mind, running wild and free, it's no secret why you're man's best friend. You were mine, but now you're flying high again. My shotgun rider, my shotgun rider, my shotgun rider. Made me smile, you see me sad, and even the worst days that I've had, you always made sure I didn't feel alone. You taught me when it's time to come back home. But you'll always be the best shotgun rider this car had ever seen. But when I see you running through my mind, you're running wild and free. It's no secret why you're man's best friend. You were mine, but now you're flying high again. My shotgun rider, my shotgun rider, my shotgun rider.
Oh,
And the bell rang. Dude, really? Gosh, that's another
Yeah.
one.
oh
Yeah,
man,
it was
it's been a tearjerker.
Now, was that for your puppy doggy that's in your profile picture with you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That-
that was,
And you know, the great thing about that song is I know like you were sad when you wrote it, but it's not like I didn't even know your dog, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it with, you know, a dog that I had, and it makes you happy. It doesn't like make you sad if that makes sense.
And that was kind of the goal.
Was that, yeah, that's what you were going for. Yeah, it's like it's a sad song, but it doesn't make you sad. It makes you happy because you can have happy memories of him.
Right.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love that.
It was tough to write that, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was horrible, you know. It's like it was bad. It's kind of a surprise, you know. He was 6, and he
Oh wow.
yeah. So it was you know, one of those things. But
yeah, and I hate it when people don't get how emotional that is to lose a pet.
Oh my God, pets are better than people.
Right? Exactly.
They love you unconditionally no matter what. You can't say that about people.
Yeah.
Pets will never get upset with you.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Unless you don't feed them or take them out for a walk when they want
I
to.
mean, you can't say that about people.
Yeah, no, no. I mean, that's, you know, like you said, and you don't want to take that song and make it be anything that it's not. That is about your dog, point blank, period. So that's why I'm glad you put that in there, that you put man's best friend, because the whole rest of the song, except for man's friend, you could take that to be about a relationship of any kind. But because you put those words in there, you know immediately you're talking about your dog.
Yep.
And that's what makes it so special. That's really a cool song. So that's coming out soon too, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what the plan for that is yet, but
all right. What's your, can you tell us your next release? Or when can we expect one?
I'm still pushing Smooth Sailing as much as I can.
Yeah, I know that just came out, and I'm still loving that. But yeah,
so trying to push that through the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's definitely that. I mean, that's a
We
summer.
need an upbeat song to get us through this crazy time in life. So
Right. Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I'd like that one to be somewhere on there. I think I'm going to do a single. So the plan is over the next year, right? So 1 year from pretty much right now. Do one more single, which could be next in November or January, December, sorry. Then kind of come out with like an EP. So if I have that song out, that'll be number 4 right there. And then probably do like an EP, which is basically just like a 4 or 5 song kind of thing. Probably 4 songs. And do a little, maybe like a song like that on there, a little bit like acoustic kind of thing. Acoustic with some percussion, 4 songs like that to get a little more country. And then by like June around there, so that at that point after I release that EP, I should have 8 out, and then release a full-length album with all 8 songs already on it plus 5 more.
That's awesome. I like that plan.
Would be like a lot more beach kind of stuff, and lead off with a single, maybe even lead off with another single after the EP.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good. Nick, I am excited for you. I just see your career just going up and up. I mean, the 3 songs that you have out right now are fantastic. They are charting fabulously on Spotify.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing great.
Yeah.
It seems like the more I put out, the better those older songs do too,
Yeah. Well, because people go and listen to Smooth Sailing. If they haven't heard your other 2 songs, then they listen to them. And I mean, they're consistently just as good. So yeah, then you've got people hooked and they're listening to you. So that's why we want to know when something else is coming.
I know. So I'm shooting for.
But we'll be patient.
November, December. It'll definitely be a slower song. November, December.
yeah, I was saying a slower song around like the holidays. It's just kind of a given.
Little love ballad. I've done some pretty upbeat stuff lately, so I'll probably slow that down a couple of beats per minute, and
but you know what? We were those of us that are watching tonight, me and Kat and our 26 viewers at the moment, but there's going to be a lot of people watching later. So we all got to hear 2 ballads from you.
That's right.
Wedding ballad and your puppy ballad. What was your puppy's name?
Butch.
Okay. The song for Butch and the song for your brother. Both of those were just amazing.
Thank you.
So, you can count on those being hits when they come out. Because, they're both so relatable. they're both extremely relatable to anybody. So, I mean, most people on this earth have had a dog and unfortunately lost one, and then everybody's been to a wedding at least. So, yeah. And
everybody has an idea of love. So,
yeah. I mean, you are writing songs that are relatable to people, and that's the whole key right there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know?
Yeah. If people can't relate to your music, they're not going to listen to it.
Right.
Obviously, you've got about 70,000 people that relate to you right now. So you're doing great.
Trying. I really am trying to. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Nick, we have loved having you on tonight. Thank you, everybody that's watching, for being patient with us, getting on here late. But thank Nick for staying late to still get that hour in. We appreciate it so much.
Absolutely. Thank you guys thanks for having me. I thought it was last week, but here we are this week.
Stacey for getting it to work.
Yeah, right.
Yes, thanks to Kat getting it to work. But yes, I will be. Hopefully, Kat will be back Thursday with another interview. I'm not telling you right now who it is. You'll have to wait till Thursday to find out. Tune in then. Until then, y'all be safe, be happy, stay healthy. Thank you again, Nick. We loved having you.
Thank you guys very much for tuning in.
Bye, Knicks fans. I know that's the majority of people on here is Nick fans. So thank y'all for joining.
New merch coming soon. I'm getting that store launched. Anybody still tuning in? I got these buffs.
Yes.
Face masks right here.
I was like, what is that?
That's cool. The COVID mask.
It's a smooth sailing right there.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
I don't know.
That is cool. Hey, that's probably going to sell. I don't know of anybody else that's
hair tie.
Yeah.
We got these guys right here.
Ski mask.
We got some White Claw koozies. We're getting White Claw wasted out there.
Oh,
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Smooth
koozies
sailing.
are great. I love that you have koozies because I feel like a lot of musicians don't have them, and those are the best collector items.
Oh yes, tank tops. Love it.
Should be cool.
Cool.
So
Yes.
on that tonight and get that completely up and running. It was a lot harder than I thought it was to launch a merchandise store, but we're still working. Don't you worry.
All right, and we can find that on your website?
Yeah, my Facebook page and website. I'm trying to link it to my website. It's been fun.
Okay, but right now they can find it when it comes out. They'll find it first on your Facebook page.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So those of you that don't know, Nick has Facebook. He has Instagram, Spotify, Apple, all the music platforms. If y'all aren't following him, be sure to go follow him. Check out his merch as soon as it comes out. Go to your favorite music streaming place and download his music. And if you're on YouTube watching, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And Nick's computer might have died. Make sure you like, comment, share, tap the bell so you don't miss any of mine and Kat's interviews. You don't want to miss them. And we lost Nick.
Right.
So make sure you go follow him.
Bye.
Bye.
You just hit.